I'm here in front of the Central Bank of Canada. You can see it right behind me. And it says here on the plaque that the Central Bank of Canada, its purpose is to promote the economic and financial well-being of the Canadians. Well, I don't really believe that, because central banks have always been known, especially the central banks we know in our day and age, like in America with the Federal Reserve that was established in 1913. Federal banks actually work for the hidden forces behind the scenes, and they don't work for the people at all. And nowhere is this seen better than with the Federal Reserve in America, which was launched in 1913 in an insidious way, and since then, has been making the debts of the government bigger and bigger. So why do the government have these debts? Who are they indebted to? To the people that behind the scenes run the show. And the Bank of Canada has been criticized since the pandemic to wiggle with the inflation in such a way that it promotes the rising of home prices and also contributing to wealth inequality. So the rich get richer and the poor get poorer by these policies of these central banks. And they're part of the system. They have traditionally always been part of the system, tuning the knobs of the economic system as to, in a way that fits their agenda and their plan. I'm not that familiar with the history of the Bank of Canada, but I'm quite familiar with the history of the Federal Reserve, which is actually a privately owned bank in the United States through its subsidiaries, which is privately owned, which is not owned by the government. They call it federal, but there is nothing federal to it. It's a totally private entity that manipulates the economy. Anyway, thought it was interesting that we're just passing by here on our walk. See you next video. Bye-bye.